Good day, and you are welcome to our continual series on the book of Ecclesiastes, and our reflection topic remains time and chance. The most brilliant and learned are not necessarily the wealthiest people on earth. It's part E of the segment of the series. And our key text is Ecclesiastes 9:11, that continues saying, "Or wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned." The most brilliant and learned are not necessarily the wealthiest people on earth. If it were so, then Albert Einstein, the great physician, and the like of Nikola Tesla, the Nobel laureates, and a host of others distinguished, intelligent, and very learned professors will have been the wealthiest people today. But as it were, there are lots and lots of very intelligent and learned people, professors with strings of academic records and degrees that are far from being wealthy. In fact, in a nation like Nigeria, where corruption and other such factors have totally distorted the system, most of these very intelligent and learned people today belong to the poor category, just scraping by and barely able to feed their families. There are many professors today that are living below the poverty line. A few gleanings from the internet reveals very brilliant and learned people who are far from being wealthy, including and of course beginning with Albert Einstein, the great physician. He was a theoretical physicist. He made groundbreaking contributions to our understanding of the universe, but his personal financial situation was often precarious, particularly during his latter years. There is another scientist, Srinivasa Ramanujan, a mathematical genius. He made significant contributions to number theory and infinite series despite coming from a modest background and facing financial struggles throughout his life. Karl Marx, the famous Karl Marx, was a philosopher, economist, and sociologist. He developed the theory of historical materialism, but he lived a life of relative poverty and relied on support from friends and family. I'm sure we all can point to many examples around us in our vicinities of such cases of very, very brilliant and learned people who are not wealthy. In fact, they are poor. It is an attestation to the truth that you don't become wealthy simply because you are very brilliant and highly educated or learned. You need favor, and only the God of time and chance can give you both, so that you can be both brilliant and also learned and wealthy. I pray that God will bless you not only with brilliance and opportunity to be learned, but also with his favor, so that you can abound all round in his blessing, including abundant financial and material wealth, if it pleases him, in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.